tradition that on our birthdays we're traveling. And in December my husband has a birthday, so this time we're in Iceland again. We have been here 2 years ago, and the whole landscape has been actually quite different because it has been snowing a lot. This year it's not, so it's very comfortable weather. It's not so cold, but there is not much snow, so very different from us, from what we remember. On our plan for today, we are now driving to the hotel from the airport to Reykjavik. We're gonna stay in Reykjavik for the whole time, and we're gonna change, get ready, and then we are gonna drive to my friend's place for a nice dinner. We are extremely looking forward and excited because we haven't seen them for like half a year. So. Now it's around 11 o'clock and it's already quite bright, which is different from our memories. Like, I remember last time, 2 years ago, I think it was only getting lighter around 12, so we're quite happy. And we just had breakfast and now we're gonna go and explore. So for today our plan is to go to the national park. I wanted to show you what I'm gonna wear today. So I do have a very warm and comfortable Woolrich coat. It's like a huge puff and it's, I don't know, it's like the most comfortable coat ever. Like, there is nothing better than that. But then I was like, okay, I want to bring a bit of, let's say, fashion to Iceland and and diversify a bit of my daily outfits here. So for today, it looks kind of like all not so warm, but actually I have a lot of layers. I'm having this very comfortable, oversized white. It's a bit of more, let's say, off-white color for the sweater. It's a Frankish shop. Underneath I have another very warm, it's cashmere sweater, leggings from Adenola. On top of that I'm gonna be wearing this jacket which is from Zara and moon boots. I was like, okay, let's get this winter vibe going on. Iceland already a few years ago, and during that time we did a lot. So we also came like for 4 or 5 days, but we have been traveling around and we were staying in the different spots around Iceland. And this time we are staying in Reykjavik for the entire time. So it's like 3-4 days. So we're staying only in the Reykjavik. And for this reason we are taking it a bit more easy this trip. So we want to see some places that we haven't seen, perhaps not so popular. Also because you cannot drive that far in that short period of time. So yeah, so it's gonna be quite different from, let's say, more popular touristic spots, but we are quite curious and I hope it's gonna be also quite beautiful. So now we're driving to this national park and let's check it out. Driving back to Reykjavik. The national park was really beautiful, so definitely worth checking. Yeah, just very stunning. You have beautiful nature in the middle of nowhere, so very nice. And now our plan to go to Reykjavik. We are gonna pick up some food somewhere there and perhaps stroll a bit more in the city because we haven't been there for that much. It's quite a small city, so there is not, let's say, much that you can see, but it's quite cute and beautiful. So we are now back in the hotel. We got changed. The city center of Reykjavik was actually quite nice. You have a lot of small cute shops. If you want to buy something for home or for souvenirs, definitely worth checking. Tonight we are going to go to the Icelandic restaurant, so I'm quite curious and I wanted to show you what I'm going to be dressing. So I have this dress. It's from a Dutch brand. It's called Vival. I'm not sure exactly how to pronounce it. And it's extremely warm. So when I got it, I ordered it online. When I got it, I was like, okay, that's perfect for Iceland because it's very warm, but at the same time, when you want to go out for a nice dinner, then you can dress it up and you're not gonna freeze. So that's the shoes, and that's gonna be my final look for tonight. So let's check it out.
Through the early morning traffic.
The Northern Light activity should be quite high. So we just had a dinner and now we're driving off the city. So somewhere it's like we have a location that my friend recommended and it's like 30-35 minutes away from the city. So we're now driving there and hopefully we're gonna see the Northern Light. So let's hope for it. Morning guys, and yesterday something crazy happened. We saw the Northern Light for the first time, so absolutely insane experience. We drove for like 40 minutes away from the city, so to the location that my friend recommended, and when we were already approaching, there was a very strange cloud that is like on the completely clean sky. So then when we started realizing, okay, that's the Northern Light actually. And what was actually quite different from what we, let's say, expected is that your eyes see it completely different than actually you can film it on the camera, on the phone camera. So my camera, unfortunately, on which I'm filming right now, doesn't really capture it that much. But the camera that is on your phone can actually grasp it quite well. So all of these colors that you see it much stronger on the phone. You can actually use your phone, your regular iPhone, to see if there is an activity, because iPhone actually, any smartphone these days can actually capture it. So use that one instead of your eyes, because then you can actually see if there is some activity that is happening in the sky. Then your iPhone can see it, and then if that's happening, then you should just kind of like adapt your eyes to the darkness, and then hopefully at some point you can also see it. Yeah, but it's the complete science, so it's absolutely crazy experience. So we just hope we're gonna see it one more time. Plenty of beautiful places in Iceland, and you can just take a car and drive and really enjoy it. But I think what is definitely one of my favorite parts is just driving around. So you can easily drive for 1 hour, for 2 hours and see nothing. So like it's completely empty, it's just the nature around. And you're just by yourself driving on this empty road that is never ending, and you have this absolutely stunning landscape. Also now in winter, because the days are quite short and the sun is quite low, for almost entire daylight during the day, it looks like you have the golden hour. So you have, like, let's say, the shades of yellow, purple, blue, pink, so very, very beautiful. And yeah, I think that's something that makes Iceland extremely special, is that it's just so wild, and there are parts that are extremely developed, especially if you go to a bit more, let's say, residential areas, but you also have parts that are extremely wild and you can just drive in the middle of nowhere, and it's enormous. It's just so powerful. and it's our last day, which is quite sad. But we had absolutely amazing time yesterday. So we had a dinner. We cooked a local lamb. So we did that 2 years ago exactly in this place. So this time we were like, yeah, we really liked it a lot. So our friends made actually the same one. So it was very delicious. And today we are flying back. So on our plan, it's like 1.5 hours to the airport from the place where we're staying. So we'll just take it easy and just drive back. So we need to drop off the car and perhaps stop at the supermarket to get some local stuff for home.
Hello.
We are now at the airport. We are gonna be departing very soon, and that's gonna be the end of the trip, and I hope you really enjoyed it. On my end, I will be leaving a few of my places in the description, so check it out in case you're visiting. And for the rest, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next vlog.